Brother, what the hell?
There's an incident in Mike Knight corner.
Alrighty guys, welcome to another video. We finally have another race up this week after some absolute crappy races this week. Getting frustrated, just not being able to get that clean race in. We finally got one in here today, and boy did we have to defend like a lion the entire time. You would have seen the short montage right before this intro of just how the rest of my races have gone this week in the F4s around Okayama. So I took a step back, went back into the slower class, hopefully get a little bit cleaner racing, running around with a few faster boys and a bit more hopefully cleaner racing here. So we're in the Formula Race 1600s. It's going to be good fun. These cars are always super fun to throw around the track. Yeah, a little bit different driving style to your usual Formula cars, but I still absolutely love them. And you guys are going to see why they're still up there as one of my favorite cars. Just to jump in and just relax a little bit more, not have as much pressure to just get that gain and iRating and whatnot. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, please hit that like button. And if you do feel so inclined, it really does help to hit that subscribe button. We're closing in now on 500 subscribers. We do have a goal of hitting 2,000 in 2025. Drop a comment down below of what you think of the racing, and if you're ever just sometimes stuck in the rut and can't get a clean race in like me this week. So out of all the races I've done, I've got maybe 3 clean ones in. Without further ado guys, let's get into this race.
Minutes. You'll need to get on with this. Car number 3. Standing start now. Alright Aidan, get ready. Go, go, go!
Alright, let's hope for a clean lap 1 here.
On your left. Clear left.
Alright, we're through the opening stage, up 1 position. Just want to get through lap 1 cleanly here. It's good that we've gained a position already. Alright, going into the next turn here, the Lotus locks up. Raiden in the car number 7 does take advantage, sending it down the inside. Forgot about the cold tyres.
Still there.
I'm sort of in a slipstream, which will help.
He's still there.
He should have the inside. He should have this position locked.
Clear right.
Somehow he didn't seal that position. I'm not getting a good run on these cold tyres here. So we did manage to hold on to that position on Nicholas through turn 1 here. You are going to have Braden up behind him now. He's going to be tracking it down the inside onto the second last turn, giving him the inside to the final turn here as well. Pushing Nicholas a little wide onto the dirt. Nicholas is going to have a nice run here into turn 1. He does only have the outside, which is not where you want to be down here. It's just not the optimal line. Gets quite dirty on the outside. The Lotus behind, trailing nicely. And unfortunately, he does give him a little tap. They're both going to get away with it, those dirt. Do have Brown behind who has made a move. We just want a clean race. Hopefully no incident points. And if we can get a podium in the process, even better. I didn't show too much pace around here in practice though, especially compared to the guys at the front. The guys in the front were doing 136s and I was struggling to get low 137s. So they were about a second faster than me. Going into the hairpin now. Car number 4, nice and late on the brakes, getting down the inside of car number 6. And just sneaking past, beautiful.
Stick to the plan, don't be intimidated here.
Now as we're closing the end of lap 2, look how close this little pack between 2nd and 7th is. Now they have gotten a good exit on me here. We'll go a little bit narrow.
Has just done a 136.3. Car right.
Heading in turn 1, Brian does
Still
dummy
there.
to the outside, chucks
On
it
your
down
right.
the inside. I just avoid contact there. Nicholas sneaks on by, and car number 4 tries to capitalise around the outside, but I'm never going to let that happen. Alright, let's see if we can get back into that slipstream.
Car left. Still there. Still there.
We were able to get that inside
Still
line
there.
there. But he's got the run,
Clear left.
the slipstream. Nicholas in car number 10 did compromise himself through there. We're going to try and dive down the inside. He does cover it. Both late on the brakes. Going to keep him narrow. A little bit of net code tap. Car number 6 and car number 8 battle their way around this tricky little tight section here. Both getting through cleanly. Gets on the curb, hits a little bit of that grass, accelerates too early, and does unfortunately put himself into the wall, which will end his race. Oh, someone was in the wall and has rolled it behind us.
Incident in Piper. We think it might be Whitby. The car in front of us is now Nicholas, car number 10, D license, and their rating is 1.7.
Not the greatest run from me there. We should still be in slipstream though.
That's a new fastest lap for Brandt.
Nicholas does have some pace.
136.2.
The leaders have run away. This is a battle for the bottom step of the podium here. Is he going to send it? They've touched wheels and there's been contact.
Incident in Atwood Curve. Looks like it's Bergset.
Alright, we'll dive into it a little bit more in depth later on. Lay out on the brakes. A little bit of a tap there. That's unfortunate. We should be able to make a move down the inside on Nicholas here. He's not
Left side.
defending either.
Hold your line. Clear left. Well done, Aidan. Nice move, mate.
Some good battling here. Nicholas is saying sorry to that bloke. It's a shame because he showed some serious pace, but we're still in battle here, so we can't think about that. We've made that position back. We just have to move on with our race as well.
Fastest lap for
It's been a good
Brandt,
lap.
136.0.
36.0 for the leader.
Has just done a 136.3. P3.
We have finally broke into the 136s. The slipstream definitely would have helped though. Brian's reporting him apparently.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Now I do want that inside line, so if he does get close enough, I'm going to be taking that move
Okay,
across.
Don't let this guy distract you. He's faster than you.
I want the
Entering
podium.
front corner.
We've had a good final sector here. Poor final corner. Not as bad as Nicholas maybe, but we could have done better. Right, consistent without slipstream, a 136.8.
Okay, Aiden, halfway home, fuel's good.
Oh, he's in the dirt behind. He's a lot closer than he was last lap. I'm going to be holding this inside line. We'll go right to the right line so he doesn't have any way to get past that way.
Side. He's still clear left.
We've held it. Beautiful. It's not been my greatest of last sectors here. But again, I will move to the inside.
Minutes to go.
Do have a nice gap behind too, so this battle shouldn't compromise us too much. He's compromised himself. Again, I'll go straight to this inside. I do not want to give up the inside line, so I'm going to hang as close as I can to this white line. And so is he. Alrighty, while we're battling down behind, Brian is trying to make his comeback here, diving down the inside of the Lotus. Number 8 does get a nice run as well, though. They're going to go side by side down the straight, down into the hairpin here. Brian does hold that inside. They do just avoid contact there. Number 8, though, he's going to keep it there and force Brian the outside line. He has made a bit of a mistake there. It's not been my best lap, but we are defending hard, so they're not going to be PBs. One more to go. It is the white, so he might be a bit more desperate now. Alrighty, heading into turn 1 for the final time. Nicholas is going to try and send it down the inside. Does break a little bit early, and he's going to try for that switchback on me, hoping I go wide. Move there's never going to work for him. He's just going to ruin his own run. Heading into turn 5 here, Nicholas is going to cruise his way in. Does get on the brakes the normal time, but lets off the brakes a little too much, losing the back end. And he's made a mistake, binned it. He's gone a bit hot.
Atwood curve, it looks like Nicholas.
That's relieved me of all of the pressure on the last lap. Beautiful. I'll be able to take my own hairpin here. I did think he went a bit hot into the corner. While I'm cruising my way on the final lap here. Brian is still battling with the number 8 Lotus as they go into the final corner. And now into turn 1, still side by side. Brian's going to hold that beautiful little cutback by number 8 there. But number 4 is going to try and get involved in this battle too as they throw up dirt heading around turn 2 here. Beautiful, coming into the hairpin of turn 5. The Lotus is going to hold the outside line. Car 4 does dive it down. He's going to get a beautiful run as they pass Nicholas. Heading down into the hairpin. Jumping on board with car number 8. He's going to try and stay in the tow of car 4. Not as efficiently as what car 4 does heading into the hairpin. He's going to get late on the brakes, a little too late, and does collect car 4, using him to slow down to the hairpin. But it's good that we did finally get a good race around here. I've done maybe 5 or 6 races in the FIA F4s around here this week, and literally every single one of them has been a loss of iRating. There's been a crash in there somewhere. I might show a few in this race, before this race, but they've all been shockers. Some of them, a dude literally just drove into the back of me, so quite frustrated, hence why you haven't seen any races this week aside from that first one at Phillip Island. But as we cross the final lap, this will be a random upload this week, but let's go. Nice podium, P3, started P4. No incident points. We did finally break into the 136s as well with the 136 777. Still 7/10 off the PB of George. That's fine. I'm just happy we finally got that race in. Nicholas was fantastic there though, nice and clean. Unfortunate between him and Brian, I think it was. We'll have a look and see what happened between Nicholas and Brian. But yeah, fantastic race. Like I said, just happy to get a good one in for once this week. Literally got 2 clean races in. This was one of them. Incident number 1, car number 4 early in the race. Gets on the brake a little too hard, losing his back end. This is where car number 6 just clips it with his rear tyre and just ruins the front end of his car. Number 9 is just going to lose that back end, very easily done around turn 2 there. This is where Nicholas does collect Brian. Now we're going to dissect it a little bit. He does slightly drift, completely unintentional, Brian, to the left in the braking zone there, I do believe. And then unfortunately, because Nicholas is already braking, he's just going to get the back end of him, and luckily no damage done, just ego's hurt. Car number 5 is going to brake a little too much into the final hairpin, just losing the back end there. And Nicholas on me, you can see he brakes a little hard right at the end and just locks his rear tyres. Number 5 again in the wars, losing the back end, going through turn 2. Car number 6 saves a little tail wag there, and unfortunately hot tyres, just does another spin. And then here's car number 8 ramming into the back of car 4 on the final lap for the final. Good race there, defending like a lion from Nicholas behind. He was racing super clean, except for that one incident with old mate, but that is what it is sometimes, it's racing, and unfortunately he did lose it at the end there. But it did just give me that little bit of pressure on the final lap. If you guys did enjoy that race, please let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe for more racing if you did enjoy this video. We're on the up here. We're going to be slowly working our way towards our goal of 2,000 subs. And if you are feeling generous and enjoy racing videos, stick around for more. That's been me for this week, guys. I'm getting off now for the rest of the week. Anyway, guys, I'll see you out on track next week. Peace out.